Morning, Thursday, January 23rd, 2025. I'm Larissa. This is my Fat Girl Diary, and the time has come. Drink from skulls. Oh my god. Ugh. It's my birthday. Oh my god. 46. Oh my god. Yeah, I am. 46 today. Right? 46 today? Or am I 47? 46, I think. I don't know. I was born in 1979, January 23rd, 1979. It was a Tuesday. So I was told. Yeah. Born real early in the morning. Yeah. I was born at like 5:30 or something in the morning. 4:30 in the morning. Something like that. Oh, just a rude awakening on a Tuesday morning for my mother. Ripping her a new asshole. You know? Oh, yeah. Heard that story a million times. Tore her perineum, all jagged. They couldn't give her stitches because of where it was at. And oh, it was so painful. I ruined her body. I ruined her life. Yeah. No, did not get a birthday card from my mom. Nope. 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 See the card on work I made? It's got this monkey on it. Drink a wine, eat bananas. And it says, Happy birthday to someone who is highly evolved. Love, Omar. And then he wrote down in the corner, scalloped potatoes. There's this. We used to watch Dexter's Laboratory all the time. It was one of Omar's favorites. You know, Dee Dee, his sister Dee Dee. Anyway, there's like a side cartoon, a companion cartoon. Monkey, superhero monkey. And there's a villain who goes on about how he's so evolved. He's supervillain gorilla. He's look at the feast I have here. It's like scalloped potatoes. It's funny. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and when Omar's dad was dying, I was making these. When I was first starting to teach myself applique and like how to make appliques. I was making appliques. I wasn't buying appliques and putting them on things. I was making appliques, and I was doing quilt work, and I was doing these applique quilts, art quilts, not like things that you would have in your bed. And I did that piece that I fucking entrusted to the UUA, and who the hell knows where it's at, and fuck them. Anyway, his dad was dying. I was working on making these appliques, teaching myself how to make these appliques. I told his dad, I said, I'm gonna make you some merit badges while you're going through chemo, and I made him one. It was super pooper. Oh, because he was having trouble, with all the medication and everything. Going to the bathroom. Oh, you go. I'll give you a merit badge for going. And gave him the super pooper badge. But then I made these other ones. It was the fancy monkey club. I don't even know what happened. I had one still. I made like 5 or 6 of them. Fancy monkey club, and I sent them to people. You remember the fancy monkey club? Because there was this big argument that was going on. The fucking Bible thumpers, the evangelicals, and flat earthers and stuff, denying that we are, part of the evolutionary chain of primates. And it's just like, I don't understand why people are so arrogant as to not want to accept that we are part of the animal kingdom, right? Anyway, so I'm having this conversation about evolution with other people, and so I made these badges. We're just fancy monkeys. I say human beings are just fancy monkeys. I made the Fancy Monkey Club. You remember the Fancy Monkey Club? Fancy monkeys. Fancy monkeys. Yeah. Oh my God. So I'm just like totally avoiding, um, you know, all of the stuff about the inauguration and everything. It's just like I don't even care. I didn't watch Biden's. I didn't watch Obama's. I didn't watch any of them. I don't watch any of them. I don't fucking care. I don't. Right? Like I have felt disenfranchised from any kind of civic support or involvement for so long. It was such a short period of time where I thought like I had any voice in anything. It was such a short time, you know, early 20s, and then by 30, like by 30, I'd been beaten down by and been disillusioned enough that from work that I had done, volunteer work and stuff. I was just like, I've had it with all of this. Um, then for a short time, when we lived in Oakland, I was like, oh, maybe I'll run. And then I was like, oh, no, no. And when I learned how all of that worked, right? The corruption of what it takes to even get support to get on a ballot, right? I'm like, oh, no, this is all a racket. It's all a racket. All of it. All of it's a racket. So it's like, if I feel the same way about the inauguration as I do about Hollywood bullshit, right? It's a club I'm not part of, right? I don't count. I don't count. So, like, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I just don't, right? I've been screwed over by government. Both sides of the coin. Both sides of the coin. They both suck, right? They both suck. So, none of them impress me. Just a bunch of rich assholes. And I don't see any of it making anything any better for me anytime soon. So, whatever. State's fucking burning down. And, to a large extent, there again, rich assholes' fault. Yeah. Rich assholes' fault. Air quality is so bad. It is. It's really bad. Up here. They're saying it's moderate. I can taste it. I can taste it. It's real bad. I mean, it's not like during the CZU when the sky was orange and there was thick smoke out in the yard and in the house, right? It's not like that, but like I can taste, and like my sinuses are all, I'm all congested. Yeah. I got a new laptop for my birthday. No, it wasn't like, ooh, fancy laptop. I've had the same laptop for like 6 years. So, I was like, you want a new laptop for your birthday? I was like, oh, is that what we're going to we call it my birthday present? Okay. Like, are we buying anything after what we had to fucking pay for this roof? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. So I have an event today at the gallery. The gallery's closed during the day. We'll go have breakfast or something and then go to the gallery and get things ready for this event that won't happen because nobody ever comes to my events, right? No, no, no. Don't support anything Larissa does. Nope. Just take her ideas and steal them And fuck that bitch. Fuck that stupid bitch. Yep. I don't get nothing for nothing. Yeah, let her be a fucking slave. White slavery. Except that I'm not really white. Right? Fuck that bitch because she is pro-choice. Fuck that bitch because she is pro-choice. Oh my God. Yeah. All the obnoxious pro-choice um, snitch on your tell people your family members are mentally ill people that I encountered at Catholic church. Fuck you people. Fuck you people. There was this bitch in this Bible group that I was in. Oh, my brother, he is mentally ill. He has bipolar disorder. Oh, and she would like go on and on and on and talk about this guy in this public group. And finally, I said to her, I said, sounds to me like you're the one with the problem. I said, this isn't a therapy group. Sounds like you're the one who needs therapy. I said, you're in here talking shit about your brother. I said, you sound like you have a problem. She got all upset. And then she come in, oh, the babies. I go to rally for pro-life. And I'm just like, so fuck her. Fuck her. Maybe she's going to get deported. Right? Love to hear what those bitches are talking about now. Oh, the babies. Oh, the babies. Yeah, you really care about the babies? Do you? Do you really care about the babies? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Honestly, all the work I did with undocumented population, there was nobody in that group that fucking cared about anybody's babies. No. Just pushing them out. That's all. Oh my God. Oh, they're not the only ones like that. Not the only ones like that. Lots of people like that. All the fucking Bible thumpers. Oh, the babies. Oh, the babies. It's not a fucking baby. It's a fetus. Right? Once it comes out, then it's like, oh, shit's correct. Yeah. Seriously. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. I get so tired of that shit. Really. Truly. I do. Anyway. Yeah. So yesterday, Sassy went with me. I told him about this. He laughed. It was funny. So Sassy went with me to the gallery yesterday, and I did some work. I processed like 20 pounds of textile yesterday. I had, like 30 pounds of textile already processed. I've been adding on to this thing. But anyway, so she's there with me. I put down the wet food for her, and I'm sitting at the table working. And she goes over to her. She saunters on over to her food bowl, and I watch her. It's like she's this pile. She's this. I put down a quarter of a can, these little cans of wet food, and I smushed it a little bit, but I didn't smush it all the way down, so it was still kind of mounded. And she takes her little face, she smashes her face into her plate. She starts like rubbing her face in the wet food. It's like going all over the place. And she's like, nom, nom, nom. She's she she eats like about half of it. And she comes over and she stands at my feet. She's got wet food hanging down the side of her face, and she's like, "Meow." And she's like trying to get up. I'm like, you can't get up in my lap right now with what I'm doing right now. And she's like, "Meow." She's got all this wet food in her face. I said, you got food all over the floor. And she stomped back over to her plate. She ate the food off of the floor, and then she curled up on a cushion next to the little space heater I have in there for when she's with me, and went to sleep. It was so funny. She goes, she's like smashing her face in the food. She comes stomping over. And what is this, kitty? She was being silly. She was just being silly. She was just being silly. She's a silly girl. Yeah. Yeah, but I got like 20 pounds of textile broken down. T-shirts, underwear, socks, yeah, pajamas. Yeah, totally. Tank tops. Broke us down. So, yeah, there's still more. There's still more. So, whatever I don't break down, whatever's not t-shirt material to be broken down into loops to go into this braid that'll go in this horizontal woven rug will be cut into strips and like yarns, and then that will be used in the vertical. So I made of all the stuff that I did cut up yesterday. There were two pieces that got cut into the little yarn balls. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll start prepping more of that stuff. But today we'll go over to the gallery and prep the space, clean up and everything for the event that nobody will show up to. Oh, it's not a birthday party. 'Cause I didn't want to throw a birthday party. That's like dumb. That's stupid. Who throws a birthday party at my age, right? Especially when you don't have any friends, right? That's loser. Yeah. So, but I wanted to. It's like, well, what would I want to do? Like, what do I want to offer on my birthday? And so today's the event's called Holiday Detox, and it's just like, you know, it's a letting go ritual. It's a letting go ritual of shitty things over the holidays, and moving forward for the rest of the year. And then, like, when I do my events, the doors close 15 minutes in, right? Like, if you're not there within the first 15 minutes, up, SOL. So when nobody shows up, then we'll just leave and go to dinner somewhere. But if anybody shows up, then while doing the activity, right? The activity which you're paying for, Omar will go get enough pizza and cake, probably over at Whole Foods. They do nice big New York style pizzas over there. So if I get like a couple people, we'll get a cheese pizza and some cupcakes and a salad, and those will be refreshments. And then after that, go out for drinks. But nobody's gonna show up, right? Nobody's gonna show up because nobody shows up, and nobody supports anything I do. Nobody supports anything I do, right? Like, I'm not allowed to have any kind of success, right? Everything just gets fucking stolen by assholes, right? Who give? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. Yeah, they just steal everything I do. Because nobody can be bothered supporting me because I don't count. Because I don't count as a human being, right? Right? I'm not skinny enough. I'm not fat enough. I'm not brown enough. I'm not white enough. Don't have enough kids. Not disabled enough. Not abled enough. Right? There's always an excuse as to why Larissa doesn't count. Right? So Beyonce can make money. Right? So Meghan Markle can make money. Right? So, and have attention. So who else? Any of them have stolen from me? So many. Yeah, I don't count. Yeah. Anyway, anyway. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Larissa. May you drop dead today. Everybody'd be happy if you would drop dead. Yes, I know. They'd love it. They'd love it. Yeah, government included. Government, my family, entertainment industry. They'll all be happy if I drop dead. My neighbors, they'd be happy if I drop dead. They'd love it. They'd love it. Yeah. My mother-in-law, she'd be so happy if I dropped dead. Oh my God. But let me tell you, feelings mutual. Do I want anybody to kill her? No. But I'll be so glad when she's out of my life for good. Oh, I know it's horrible, but she's just caused so much trouble in my life. She's caused so much pain and suffering, not just in my life, but my husband's life too. It's just like, ugh. Like I said, time to drink from skulls. Just being honest. Just being honest. I wish she'd get deported. Fucking A. Deport that bitch. Yeah. Deport that bitch. Oh my God. Ugh. She hates this country. She hates this country. And she hates Americans. Oh my God. Yeah. And she's a criminal. Right? Deport her. Deport her, please. Deport her. Canada or the UK, neither one wants her back either. I tried. I called consulate. They're like, no, we don't want her. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway. Yeah. January 23rd. On the cusp of Aquarius. Right on the cusp. I got an interesting book. It's called The Aquarian Gospel of Jesus. It's interesting. It is. Anyway. Maybe I'll reread that one for Lent this year. I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to read. What my reading assignment is going to be this year for Lent. And I don't know what I have a couple ideas for the visual work, but I'm thinking it's probably just going to end up, I'm going to be working on these weavings throughout Lent. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I have a couple ideas. I do. But that's definitely going to be my reading. I need to figure out a reading assignment. Just need to pick a book. That's all. Just need to pick a book. I have read so many books. It's really disgusting. And I don't read light, fluffy books. I read really heavy books. That's like, it has to be a heavy book in order to hold my attention. Like fluffy sex novels don't do it for me. And yeah, it just doesn't. Just doesn't. So like when I read something, it's a real heavy text. And like I said, I've said it before, I go in spurts. Like I'll go for a while and not read anything. and then I'll go for like 6 months and read, 5 books a week, shit like that. Like that's just the way it's just the way my brain works. Um, so anyway, Lent last year, for Lent, I read through an astrology textbook to go with that work. Last year I did the Zodiacs. I read through that astrology text. Uh, yeah. Anyway, got a couple books in there to think about. Anyway, yeah, yeah, yeah. So if I'm doing this weaving, for Lent, if that's what it turns out that I'm doing the final project during that time, because it'll take me a long time to do, then there's a history book in there that I've only read the first like third of, and I'll go back and read that, finish reading that book, or start that book over again. Then, if I'm doing these paintings that I was thinking about, these abstracted paintings, I'll read the Aquarian Gospel of Christ, and yeah, because that's one of the other ones. And if I do that photo project, I got a book in there. That's about the concept of detaching from something in order to see its reality. It's like it's this art book. Seeing something, it's called Seeing Something is Forgetting What It's Called or something. It has this. Anyway, I read it years ago, when I was going into art school and I was working on my portfolio. I read it. Um, reread that. Yeah, yeah. It's a 1940s American art philosopher. I can't remember, painter. Anyway, it was interesting. It was interesting. It was about like how to look at things, how to look at things by not seeing them, or how to see things by not looking. It's interesting. It's an interesting book. Philosophy. Yeah. Maybe I should read that one if I do the abstractions, and the Aquarian Gospel if I do the photos. If I do the photos series. Anyway, I'll figure it out, and then I'll do some writing. Um, maybe poetry. Maybe a new novel. We'll see. Maybe reflection on the reading that I do. I usually do a little bit of that anyway, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's just like, it's my big academic assignment for myself every year. It's how I keep my brains sharp. Yeah. And it's how I honor my my gift of creativity, right? That's how I honor that gift, because it is both a blessing and a cross. And that's why I do it during the season of Lent and not during the season of Advent or any other time of year. Yeah. hmm Anyway, Fat Tuesday's coming up here pretty fast. That's why I'm thinking about it, right? Yeah. Easter's early. Easter's early this year. It's in April. Early in April. Ugh. What is with the hair? Oh my God. Why is it always in my face? Makes me crazy. Anyway, happy birthday to me, I guess.